because it gives you information to start moving yourself in another direction. And then the 30s are about solidifying whatever that direction or plan is. In my 30s, you know, I came to Chicago. I was 29 days from being 30 years old. So I started AM Chicago, which later became the Oprah Show, when I was 30 years old. That's about beginning to connect to your own source of balance. And then come the great years. Any 30-year-olds in here? Woo! Oh, 30s are good. And it's only going to get better, because the 40s, oh. Stop doing what everybody else wants you to do.
Absolutely.
And the 50-year-olds. Oh my goodness. I remember when I turned 50, Maya wrote this beautiful poem, you can look it up, called Continue, and she wrote that to me for my birthday, and she said to me, babe, you know, the 50s are everything you've been meaning to be.
Amen.
It's everything you've meant to be and everything you've been meaning to be.
That's great.
And then you reach the 60s. I just hit 60s. And you know what? For me, it's about satisfaction and living my life on purpose. And as I said earlier today, not doing one thing I don't want to do. I earned the right. I feel stronger than ever. I'm well, and it's well within my soul. I've earned the right to be just as I am, more secure and solidly inside myself. That's what I want for you. I've reached that moment that Derek Walcott talks about, describes in that beautiful poem. If you don't know it, it's called Love After Love. And it's a beautiful poem to give somebody for anniversary, for birthdays, especially someone who's mature. He says in that poem that the time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down all those old love letters from the bookshelf, photographs of the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. My life, just like yours, has been marked by struggle, been marked by miracles. I mean, the fact that I'm even here is a miracle. Do y'all know, my mother and father never married, and they were never even romantically involved. The real deal, my father says, is that he saw her leaving school one day, and he'd been watching her for a while, and on this particular day, she was wearing a pool skirt. That's my mother. And that right there is a pool skirt. So those of you who are old enough to know, in the 50s, people wore these skirts, and they like swirled around, and they called them pool skirts. And my mother was wearing a pool skirt, and my father said he wanted to know what was up under there. That's the extent of the romance. And I was born an illegitimate child, which means in 1954, it means I wasn't even supposed to be here. On the way home from school, they stopped under an oak tree. They had sex one time and one time only. And I was the result of that. really didn't even know my mother. My mother would come to visit because she was a part of that great migration to the north. So this is one of those visits my mother had made to the house, because I was a part of that generation where people moved to the north for a better life for themselves and left their children with the grandmothers. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I remember when my grandmother got sick and I got sent to live with my mother, whom I really didn't know because I'd spent the first 6 years with my grandmother. My mother was in a boarding house in Milwaukee, and I walked in, and there was a woman named Ms. Miller who was running that house, and my mother was rooming there, and she had another child. It was the first time I found out I had another half-sister. And the day I walked into that house, I felt for the first time what it meant to be discriminated against, because Ms. Miller was not a white woman, but she could pass. And in those days, people who could pass had an attitude about that passing. And I walked into that house, and I could feel instantly that Ms. Miller did not like me because of the color of my skin. And a terrible thing happened that night that was also a great thing. Instead of my mother allowing me to come and sleep in the bed with her that night, Ms. Miller said I could not come in the house. And so they left me out in the little portico on the little porch to sleep. And I knew in that moment, at 6 years old, that I was really going to be on my own. And thank God my grandmother had given me Jesus, so I realized that I'm going to have Jesus and protect me. I never forgot that. I thought my mother should have let me in, but Ms. Miller said, no, she can't come in. So I slept outside, and I created little angels around me and prayed. So I had a complicated relationship with my mother. But the real deal is that I had this dream of growing up and having a normal family. So when I first met my father and was sent to his home in Nashville, my father had a brick house. And I was so thrilled. That's my father's house still on Arrington Street. I've now bought him a house in a gated neighborhood, but that house is still there on Arrington Street. I took that picture this past October. And I remember when I first pulled up to that house, I was like, oh my God, I get to live in a brick house. That was the dream, to live in a brick house. And as I grew older and was working in Baltimore in my 20s, that picture I showed you, I went to a producer friend's house, Arlene Weiner. Arlene Weiner was a producer. Her husband was a big, famous attorney in Baltimore at the time. And in 1977, when I went to her house, Arlene was the richest person I'd ever seen. And Arlene Weiner, she didn't just have a brick house. She had a brick house. They had a Jaguar, they had a Mercedes, and a BMW in the driveway. And I was like, whoa, Arlene is rich. And I went inside Arlene Weiner's house, looking out from the living room, and even in the kitchen, there were all these trees surrounding the house. And I said, whoa, this is what rich people do. They have trees. If I ever get some money, I'm not going to get cars, I'm going to get me some trees. Okay? Talk about setting an intention and a vision. So I particularly remembered standing in Arlene Weiner's kitchen, looking out, and there were 6 trees. And a couple of years ago, I was standing in my own kitchen. I hadn't thought about Arlene Weiner and the trees for years. This is what I mean about setting a vision. I was sitting in my own kitchen, standing there waiting on the tea to brew. And I looked out the window, and what did I see? The trees. I saw the 6 trees. I saw the 6 trees. And then I walked outside. I looked at my house from the front yard, and this is my house. Oh, wow. From the front yard. And I share this picture with you, because I won't show people my house. But I share this picture with you because I had the dream of 6 trees. God had a bigger dream.
Amen.
And I'm telling you today, there's a dream that lives inside you. Everybody born has a dream living inside you. And maybe life has been so much of a struggle lately. You've been so overwhelmed, so overcome. You've forgotten what that dream is inside you. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. That's my life's theme song. And it's Amazing Grace that's brought me here thus far. You have your own theme song. But I'm here to tell you that no matter where you are in your life right now, the dream that lives inside you is waiting to be birthed. And all you have to do, you have to have the vision and the clarity of the vision, whether it's a brick house with trees, maybe it is the Jaguar, the Mercedes and all that, but whatever that dream is inside for you, you need to surrender that dream to the life force by whatever name you call that. And it will dream the bigger dream for you. You know my struggles. I don't know yours. But if you're over 25, I know you have some struggles. Sometimes what holds us back is holding on to the past. You can't move forward because you're still holding on to what should have been, what could have been, how people were supposed to love you or didn't love you, or you needed love and didn't get it. What that means is wherever you are when you didn't get what you need, you now can give what you needed to have. And forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. It's no longer holding on to what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened, but giving up the hope. That is done. That is over. And I tell you, when you do that, that frees you to become all you were actually created to be. So anybody here holding on to something you need to let go? Anybody here having something you need to forgive? This is the time with your 2020 vision of clarity to do that.